Hello, I'm Crystal Santerre-Funderburg, introducing the chapter that I co-wrote with Christopher Eukens, Professor of Law at George Washington University, titled The United States Small Business Innovation Research Program, a Comparative Assessment. For over 35 years, the United States government has used this program, called SBIR for short, to inject funding to small businesses for early state innovation research and development projects that have the potential to advance the government's capabilities in meaningful ways. These new technology innovations advance through 3 phases during the program, from an initial idea to a validated prototype, and finally a mature technology meeting the government's specific requirements. Under the premise that small businesses are both eager and worthy to the task, but also the most vulnerable to the ebbing of investment funds typical of innovation and research projects, the United States Defense Department spends $1 billion per year funding the first 2 phases alone. Due to challenges described in detail in this chapter, the United States government lacks meaningful metrics to determine the success of its most important phase, Phase 3, where these emerging technologies are tailored and transitioned to real live defense systems. European procurement professionals may already know about the 7-year, €75 billion Horizon 2020 program, which admittedly mimics many characteristics of the United States' SBIR program, but this program includes mid-sized companies in addition to small business participants and considers the success of new technologies in the commercial and social marketplace somewhat more than the United States. Still, like the United States program, Europe has had challenges enumerating and measuring Horizon 2020's Phase 3 success. Clearly, both the United States and European procurement systems are heavily invested in small business tech development, but we find that their programs have attributes maybe counterintuitive or at worst incompatible with the defense acquisition framework meant to leverage the innovations without a certain amount of open-mindedness and training. Just 2 examples. Small businesses retain their intellectual property in the SBIR program, and Phase 3 awards occur without competition and sometimes to large businesses. This chapter describes the attributes and why they're problematic to defense program offices in more detail. Professor Eukens and I enjoyed researching and documenting these European and U.S. innovation programs and appreciate their potential value to our governments, small businesses, and society. We hope that by identifying and describing their challenges, international procurement professionals will have a foundational understanding to help our organizations overcome them in execution.